What's up, beautiful people? We got day number 2 for my Compound 586 series. This is just the introduction phase. As promised yesterday, I wanted to make sure I gave you guys a little bit of education for my new people. All right. All these videos will still be here. So if anybody need to come back, check them out. I got them for you. All right. So as I stated, today begins the new journey for the mini series. And what that means is I'll be sharing personally funding a brand new account with $3,000. And then from there, I'll just be scaling that account to 7 figures. I started this journey back in 2022, built my company, the DDKK Academy, and now have several graduates following the same journey. But I want to make sure that you guys understand what that means when I say wealth accumulation. So that's to keep it short and sweet. I want to just show my new people how to open a demo account with a MetaTrader 4. So I'm going to see if I could screen share with y'all, and there we go and we're gonna make this happen. So the first step is that you just go to your Google Play Store or your Apple Store, and you would click on downloading MetaTrader 4. So when you go to that store, you type this in the search engine, MetaTrader 4. Now this particular app is supposed to give you a simulation of what it feels like to trade in the real markets. You may hear people talk about demo accounts. You may hear people talk about prop firm accounts. All of those are just simulations of the real market. It gives you a real-time experience. So when people start trading, you don't have to start this journey with real money. So many people do it. They're, they kind of dangle what you call the money carrot in front of people's face to make them feel like they got to start trading with real capital right away. That is not how this should work, family. Every person should get into this space, start off with a demo account, get under a educator, under a mentor who focuses on one technique, and then you learn that skill set in a demo account, make the mistakes, make the errors, and then once you found that sweet spot and you're able to scale that demo account, then you start trading with your real capital. And there's so many different ways to acquire capital. All right. But I don't want to go on a little rampage. I just want to tell you guys first, start off with MetaTrader 4. All right. So your Apple Pay, Google Play or your Apple Store, you'll click on MetaTrader 4. Once you download the app, the next thing you'll see pop up on your screen is it'll tell you to accept the app. It'll tell you to accept the opening the demo account through MetaTrader 4. Just hit accept. You don't have to put any credentials right there or anything. And then from there, you will see the home page. Now, let me make sure I give you guys the right home page because I took some screenshots here. So the next thing you'll see is it'll actually say accept, and then it'll say another screen will say open a demo account, and it'll be another blue button. And once you hit open demo, you just press, you'll hit accept and open a demo account, and then it'll bring you to this screen. Now, when you come to this screen, boom, this is what we call the quote screen. I won't go into a lot of details because I do have some different resources you guys can leverage for a full breakdown on all this information. I just want to show you how to open a demo account to trade the different financial markets. So this screen right here has something called currency pairs. Essentially what you're able to do when you gain this skill set is you'll be able to tell when the values go up or down. When you're able to tell when that value goes up or down, you're able to be profitable in the markets. All right. So that's how we make payouts. That's how we're able to be to make that money. And then the next thing you'll see is if you wanted to expand these numbers and make it bigger, at the top of the screen, you'll see the word advanced. On the left side, it says simple. The right says advanced. So you just click on advanced and then expand and make the font size bigger. And it's a lot more details on here. I'm not going to go into that, but it's called spreads. But essentially, you're able to see when you're able to see the prices of those currency exchange rates. And then this screen is what we call the chart screen. It will look completely foreign to you right now, but I'm telling you, this screen, especially what I'm looking at right now, is a beautiful chart. All right. But you don't understand the beauty in it because you have to understand the foundation and education, the why behind these charts, the meaning behind these charts. But this is your chart screen. So this is a chart version of the exchange rate. If you look at the far right side, you'll see these different prices. That's letting you know the value of that exchange rate. So 1.677, let me just say it this way, 1.1677, 1.1661. That's just telling you the different values that exchange rate can reach. And once you understand this skill set, family, all you're doing is saying, hey, you're looking at some history, you're looking at you're locked in on your technique, and you're able to determine what that price will be on a day-to-day basis. So you can tell when that structure will go up or go down, and that's how you're able to be profitable in the market. So that's called your chart screen. And then also in that app, you'll have access to your, well, that's the history. Let me go back to your trade screen. There it is. So this is a demo account. Again, this is how you open a demo account. These are the different screens you will see inside the app: quote screen, chart screen, and right at the very bottom of that app, you see the word trade. It's automatically going to give you this $100,000 balance. I don't know why it does that, but it does. And so that $100,000 is just a demo account. It's fake money, but those charts are literally the exact market, okay? So it's pretty cool how they allow us to be able to have a direct simulation of the real-time market, but able to leverage your simulation money, your demo money, so you can make those trades and learn the markets. All right, so it's going to start you off with $100,000, but that's just a demo account, so don't get all crazy and excited about it, okay? And then the last thing is we have history and settings. So the history screen, it just lets you know what trades you have, what trades have placed, your deposits, what trades have been closed, and it just gives you all the history, so you can customize it and see that previous data. But it'll show you all your profits, it'll show you all your losses on the history screen. So that's how you open a demo account, family. Just go to your Google Play Store or you go to your Apple Store, type in MetaTrader 4, and it will show you, it'll download to your phone and call it a day. Now to place a trade, this is how it works. So you press the word trade, you type on any of those pairs, and you click the red button or the blue button. I'm giving y'all a super basic scenario right now. It's more of the data that goes into it, but once you press chart, you press the blue button or the green button, all right? Or the red or the blue button. So the top one says 10 cents, and then the bottom one says, I'm sorry, I'm speaking in terminology. So it looks like I placed a 10-cent investment and then a $10 investment. So once those investments, if the market was to move down, then the trade would if I press the red button and the market goes downward, that means I'm making money. If I press the blue button and the market goes upward, that means I'm making money. That's the super basis of it. All right. You press the red button because you believe the exchange rate is going to decrease in value. You press the blue button because you believe the exchange rate is going to increase in value. Now, once you place those trades, you put your phone down and you leave it alone. At least that's how I teach trading. I don't know about anybody else's technique, but my technique is designed for people to set, protect, forget, collect. And what that means is once you understand the skill set, family, you're placing these trades in your phone and you put your phone down. Don't sit there and watching charts all day. I do not teach my students how to watch screens or none of that. We don't do that. My belief is that because my technique is so sound and my technique is so definitive, there is no contradicting. There is no guessing. Is it going to work? It's going to work. You look at the analysis. It's either going to have a gain or a loss. We'll premeditate those losses. But essentially with the demo account, because I forgot this is a demo account live. I'm not trying to go into teacher mode. Here we go. The demo account is essentially just trying to show you guys how to get a taste of the market. But you don't want to just download the demo account and don't have any foundation with education. You don't want to just sitting on your phone and sitting idle. You want to get with a platform that can teach you how to use your demo account. All right. So that's just like somebody going to a park and shooting up their free throws. You guys may have kids. They may be doing soccer, football, baseball. They got to practice. So your demo account is your practice mound. It's your practice court. Okay. You just taking swings, you pressing reps, but you got to have what? You got to have a coach. You got to have a mentor to show you what your technique is. When you're playing basketball, you got to hold it a certain angle, put it in the threads, boom, and you have that technique down pat, right? When you're swinging a bat, when you're throwing a football, again, you got the threads. At the end of the day, you got to make sure that your technique is sound. Y'all can't just be downloading MetaTrader 4 and downloading the app with no sound technique, all right? So that's where the DDKK Academy comes into play. But my biggest thing right now is just dropping y'all a lot of educational content because either next Friday or the Friday after next, depends on how much more content I dump. I'm actually going to switch to the actual Compound 586 series. And the 586 series is something that I started back in 2022. All of my graduates do it. All you do is taking your capital, taking the DDKK technique, all the information you learned in the academy, and you scaling your money. All right. So we just compound. If everybody ever heard of a 401k before, you got real estate portfolios. Guys, we don't touch the money. We just scale and we let that money grow, right? So that's what I teach. I teach people the stamina, the professionalism, and the approach on how to build wealth. And here at DDKK Academy, we're not just trading just to be traded and be all stuck in this euphoria and excitement loop. No, we getting this bag. We're scaling this wealth so you can have that time freedom, that financial freedom, and that people freedom. This is a 2 to 5 year plan minimum, okay? But I'm telling you, it's a game changer, all right? So I will be showing my results live. You will see me put $3,000 in my trading account. It will be a live trading account. I will be showing live trades, live results, and every time it continues to scale, I'll just be continuously showing updates. So y'all look back a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, it's going to be like I told you so. All right, so the technique work. Students are killing it, graduates are killing it, guys. But I wanted to show my new people on tonight how to open a demo account. So I ain't going to hold y'all long, but y'all have a beautiful night. MetaTrader 4, make sure you get with a coach or mentor, even if it's not with the Academy, my personal company. Find somebody that you can lock in with, because this skill set really works. I can't tell you how other platforms work, but I can tell you that mine is, in my opinion, it's the best thing out there. So y'all have a blessed night. I'll see y'all tomorrow or sometime this week with another educational segment for Compound 586 series. Y'all have a great night.